Hello YouTube, this is Let's Get Crossover Studios here. And happy August to you all, as why not? I'd also have yeah, I don't know what the hell you are. But happy August to people, I guess. Sorry for not making the live stream on the first, because, well, I have so many stuff to do with making more talent and screw around videos from my crossover series. So, yeah, I hope you will mind doing that. Also, I reached so many K views on my channel. They're basically a lot. Them. They're much more popular. Um, uh, um, I did manage to make the old version from SpongeBob like the Squidward. One second. Brother, brother. I always wanted a brother. Thank you. Anyway, the when I made the old one back in 2024, I had a little piece, and it is difficult to make the capillations and the shake of the energies. And yeah, these are my old videos. Also, I did have Bundy in there. Sorry I didn't have make enough space for that, because, well, I don't have enough space to recover the videos on Talbot's Garage for a long time. But what I did realize is I changed the colors red, orange, yellow, and the capillations are blue, purple, and blue. Blue. That's very interesting. Here, I would like to add it to my channel, but I'm not sure. It's unused. Unused. Yeah. This one is I'm going to add to make our Thomas Burns OC horror, but I just didn't add it again until the gamer fan to this. But let me list off the characters for you. There's me, Nundley, Celebrity Scarloy. It was in focus. Yeah, that's Scarloy. David, Brian, Eric, Bob, Star, and there's Ara there. It's very hard to see him from there, but you can barely see him from there. Over here, there's Tom, James, Gordon Highlighter. There's Joshua, Lucas, Miguel, Digo, and there's RJ right there. You can barely see his face. And my friend, Kevin Benjo. Yeah, that's basically how I made. So I made it so far. Mine too. Thank you. Thank you for that. Also, when I first made my first video and my first account, I made this. This is where Richard's face up against Gabe. I color the hair green, so that's represent his color, and the green eyes too. Richard's eyes look beautifully, evilly green. Yeah, that's him. And right beside there's Gabe. Gabe the cartoon engine, the same with the brown purple eyes, so that's basically him. I don't know. I never know where's Johnson at. Hey, what's up, Lucas? Pretty sure you like joining the live with me. Doing good. Thank you, Lucas, for reminding me of that. Oh my gosh, none to become both. That was 206.11. Hey, I'm surprised you just came here. You gave me a surprise. Nice. Another top fan. A top fan joining in here. Good. Good. Thank you for that. Oh, that's nice. He made the emoji. Sorry about that. Yeah, mm, pardon me. Let me feel that. Anyway, anyway, since I got big plans for Monday for Lucas's birthday, I've got some very good ideas up my sleeve to make this. Oh, that's very nice of Philando to do just for you, Lucas. Also, hello, Lord X the Hedgehog 25. Pleasure to meet you during the live. I really much appreciate it. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's it. That's it. Oh, thank you, Marina. I appreciate it. I'm surprised you like all of them. Well, that's 300 338 videos. So thank you for that. I very much like you like them. Yeah, you do. You do like them. I was making content back in 2027 during January of the new year. Yeah, I started making. I basically just make some really good content of the relation between the Thomas Prince franchise, and I basically the Lost Armstrong SquarePants as well, same as Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and the Amazing World of Gumball, and I don't know, just like everyone. Everyone has their opinions the same as our forums, at least from time to time. But that's basically um when I first made my old channel back in 2006, 2022, when I was old and I was maybe like 13 years old, and especially at the point of that. And when I created my second account, which got terminated by James the Ranch, I decided, well, I'll get rid of him. And now my channel got terminated for no reason. So that's how it was in. And when I created my third channel, it got terminated as well. But I'm not gonna lose another fourth one. But I still have plenty of recovery in mind to make these progress as in mind. And when I first started making this as a reference, when I was the devil one, I'm up against Indigo James 57. Oh, you know my name. Thank you. People usually get my name sometimes when people just don't know who I am, especially when people are doing fitness journeys. Well, someone knows who I am. They say you don't know who I am, but that's good news. That's good news to anything. Anyway, back to the topic here. This is what my devil looked like. I was basically holding Richard Robertson in hand. Yeah, he's a puppy no matter what. Anyway, you can see barely from here. You can see Richard Robertson's in my hand. It's basically where I add these little, not the best hands, but I did manage to make the big models, including including the red eyes and the black stop hair. It reminds me of Devil Mario from Power Star. And I have a sword. The sword. Right there, that's the sword. And I kind of just like Devil Mario a bit from, Danielson, who created the Power Star back in all those years ago. That's one video of me, the Devil Mode. And right here is number 2 with Pedro from Bob Jackson. Yeah, yeah. Now this is the one, but instead I add more detail on the hair and it, including the evil face, because I originally just want to make some different characters of the other version, but I just couldn't do it. So yeah, I just want an extra lamp. Then there's the same one with the versus battle in CapCut. Then this is the one where Celebrity Scarlet takes up against Alex President Butter in Diesel 17 because well you already know that. And he basically just won fair square. That's the same Scarlet with the same scar and the gold star and a beautiful hairstyle, I think. And to me he looks kinda handsome wearing that hair. Thank you. I made the best crazy video YouTube seen as Town to Score On and Town to Score On compilation as well. Oh wait, that's him? Yeah, that's him. That's him. And the next video is about me going with Brian going up against Alex and Diesel 17 and yeah, and we got oh that's the one. That's the big number. Numbers. I can't down that high. Then there's my shout out to Benny Bob Productions. He's a video creator and a gamers one. I also add Moving Blair to that as well because yeah, that's my favorite shout outs to all that. And the next short is when Brian faced up against Tom, a new engine joined YouTube. These these picks from Flying Star and Benny Bob Productions, so shout out goes to them. Hold on, let me spell let me put the words together and see what they have. Let's see, the strength, speed, AK, BKK, hacks, ability, stamina, winner is Tom. So winner ticket dinner for Tom. And also this is my shout out to Noel, who was basically a Thomas Spence creator, because he makes so many channels, but he basically just got terminated all those years ago because I feel like this basically doesn't go on forever. But now he's back again. He has his new OC, is an alpha version. I'll show you I'll show you what he looks like. I made him for like a long time because that's basically how he knows how basically he knows me for a long time because that's here. I also gave good ratings on people on YouTube who basically makes good ratings in their videos because I have a pencil. I can easily read this with a pencil and a case as well. Here he is. And he also got a trains version as well. He's been trying to get into trains because, well, well, you may recall that because there's this new profile right there. And he also got a new face pack. I also released Montague's Diesel Faces, which is that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's where the faces from Montague from Tobias the Arcane Chain, which I watched it a couple of times. And he basically just basically found some sort of AUs stuff and he started for the random every year because you may recall seeing these various relations for the time being when he's up to something. And there's my friend Miguel right there. You could tell from this relation from time to time. But the reason well, he also likes he also just put in this part he likes to make train scenes in, but I haven't got Trains Simulator for a long time as well. That's where he basically makes some great content. Makes some great content. That's for these videos. Even though he has made them, this is supposed to be where he unleashed Albert, Engine 17, and Gordon Space when Tobias Apparia. And they're only available from time to time because, well, you may recall seeing that time before he makes some good progress. And when I first met Smiley for the first of the time, he was making some FNF covers from Friday Night Funkin', and I kind of like the mods better because I wish they could add more details to Smiley's videos. That's basically how these things are. So when I first met Smiley here, that's his brand new channel because, well, he's the coolest guy. I'm making the coolest FNF covers. And he said you can imagine. So don't forget to subscribe for the feature. And that's where his date was. Usually he does live streams all the time, but not that much. Not that much. He can be very busy making these covers for a long time because he can transform into anyone. His old and the new one. And by the way, he has a friend called Kyle the Hedge Cat, which is this guy right here. He makes some good mods of BXE, GXE, and PXE as well. He's his big brother. And they're possibly made by him and the other cons. And to me, I kind of like these guys from different nations from time to time. And I don't mind liking BXE and DCXE and PKXE for kind of XE. I don't mind adding them to my collection because I don't know why though. But you can be crying possibly here. But I wonder if Pixie, PKXE, and GXE and BXE will take on the three big guys from Mario's Madness. Horror Mario AK slash Mario XC. Terror Luigi, okay. Yeah, Luigi XC. And whoever's coming at whoever is gonna face off against each other. One thing I recognize that is GXC's microphone is red. I wonder what color made that. It's supposed to be black, because that's the color of the microphones. It almost like Sonic DXC for some reason. I don't know. When I make this religion, I could see could cry about that. Also, I'm kind of surprised that Smile is a male, or gender male, or female, female. That's what I'm saying. I'm female, and I kind of prefer the new one better because well, that's the new Smiley. The old one, I prefer both. Why not just pick both? Both Smileys. That's why I pick both. That's pick both. That's very interesting. How come they? How come when people want to say if Smiley is a male, how come she? I mean, he changed his voice to a woman version. That's pretty much how Smiley represents his old and new OCs in FNF months. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, fine. Take both of them. Smiley won't mind. He probably won't mind that anyway. Like, I'm sure he won't mind taking that taking things up a notch. Because well, you can't imagine. You can't imagine what basically understand. You want to keep both Smileys in the taming. He's basically just basically the silliest Smiley in the world, but also the coolest guy in the world you can possibly see. Thank you. I know you support me no matter what, because well, I will always support for everyone. Also, there's also a user I know called Daniel PC135. He makes some FNF mods, F covers as well, including including something like this. That's Daniel right there. PC 300 135. He makes hold on. Sure, why not? I can support it no matter what. He makes a Mario. Yes, yes, I'll support you too. He makes a Daniel makes Mario BEMP. I don't know what that means. Tails GD the reboot and Luigi's Legacy right there. But the rest of them they're a work in progress. So you can't imagine. You can't imagine what people understand by that. People usually make these from time to time when people started making their own swap models. They basically just want to make these time to time. They basically just want to keep like, why not keep going, making more Luigi Legacies videos? I'll fix them. I'll fix everything, even the whole entire series. I'll fix everything. I'll fix everything you want, even this. I'll fix everything you covers. I'll take everything. That's how it is. Also, in Terra Luigi's Legacy, see DCE. There's one, there's one video I would recognize. My favorite so far. But no, not that one. Is to for solution is to go while Lychee form. One thing I realized is while Lychee has the legs, is that basically it looks like a Terra Lychee, but instead it has very strange details to me because well, you basically so you just don't want to believe me, do you? You because well, you can't believe you can't believe me. Some time to time, you have to think. Also on April Fool's Day, it says do hold on to believe me, but believe me, it's the same. It's a sacred piece of artwork. Nope, nope, nope. I'm not doing that. We're not giving that me over here. Also, Legious Legacy, High Idiot, aka High Shovel. Her Luigi picked the worst move used forever from time to time. Because well, you may recall seeing it from time to time. Also, on this one, it says it's us from whoever this guy is. He makes his favorite body shells for making from time to time. You can't possibly take that risk or make some kind of illusions. You do have to admit it's a very serious story. Also, it's a one. Also, it's a 1 year anniversary. Thanks to Daniel PC 135. I'm trying to get his name right. Also, he chooses to swap dudes as well. There's basically thousands of them. Actually, there's 4 or 5. I keep having to say names mixed up because well, I know when I risk myself getting brutally of that because well, that's not how you don't know how to deal with that. Well, let me tell you something. If you deal with that, uh, if I see if people using you get the ring sometime, you have to deal with it. That's only the thing about time. You have to deal with it. It's the only way you can represent. Just deal with it, your own problems. Also, there's one thing I recently acquired making this progress on my TikTok account. I did make my second account, but I got banned for using copyright and copyright signatures here. Also, I was gonna make more new videos, but apparently I failed to make I failed to make my own account. I got banned for no reason. But don't worry, I'll make some more time videos, sir. Also, Jane told me to make another Town Scrum video for my series. Um, where is it? Up here it is. He asked me to make this because it gives me the crazy idea to do that. Because when I usually make things for my own Town Scrum series, I then come up with a crazy idea. And when it comes to having the crazy solution here, I can always lose data. My old data from time to time. But literally, you can tell basically anything's organized because it was like a dream for some reason. Well, that's enough talking for that. So might as well do something more difficult. So I'll see you guys when I'm finished doing work. So bye bye.